I think what we're seeing now is sort of the first signs of things that probably started a few years ago, where agencies in Southeast Asia had improved abilities to attract better talent. And I think over a period of time, it's that reached that stage of maturity where they're now coming into their own and we're able to see the kind of potential that always was there. So it's a good stage of progression that I think Southeast Asia has found itself in. There were always those sporadic successes of the film work from Thailand historically, as humor has done very well, and there was work coming from countries. But I think now what's happening and what we are seeing is it's every engine firing rather than one or the other at one time. See, it's now that our creative leadership is strong in most of the countries in Southeast Asia, in fact all of them, and it's been a conscious effort to up the sort of work that we have been doing and trying to now seriously showcase it in the award shows. So we've probably started taking award shows, it's back on our priority list, and what we are seeing is thankfully early signs of success on that. See, it was always supposed to be real work, and Scams was probably a sort of an outlet which was showing itself because there was lack of opportunity. But now there is a whole lot of opportunity, there's a whole lot of growth, and there is a whole lot of talent. And honestly, that's a sign of an industry growing up. So it's much more real work, which is a great sign. And like as an agency, we've always had a very strong stand about it's only real work that gets entered. And it's great to see now that being a resonating sentiment all across. So I think we are all way past that. I mean, it's a clear realization now that work that's creative and work that's effective doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. In fact, more often than not, great work is great work, whether it comes to the creative product or therefore it results into great business results. And I think it's a good place where a lot of marketers are now much more open to thinking about and evaluating, taking some serious investments behind work that once was thought of to be too risky, because there is solid evidence that work that gets attention of the masses and it's good creative work does impact businesses positively. So the largest marketers to the smaller players, there is this overall realization that being able to break the clutter only improves your chances at business success rather than be two different things. So the clients are coming around that, and there's a fair amount of enthusiasm among marketers about their work winning in award shows, which I think is a great sign for the industry. Now I think it comes down to a lot of shared commitments and shared ambitions, because the talent situation in this part of the world is that if you're not getting regular job offers, chances are you're not good enough. So it's true for good talent across departments, especially creative departments. I think it comes down to building long-term ambitions which are shared and holding people back because they like rather than finding ways to raise exit barriers. So it's a lot about having a common agenda as a network and then giving all our creative leaders across the network the kind of freedom that they would like to sort of do it their way. And I think that joy of achieving things together is the only barrier, and it's the biggest barrier.